Good morning. Day 629. 629 is a very symbolic number, as it is the exact time when the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis of Hamas launched the worst massacre that Jews ever experienced since the Holocaust, the worst massacre that Israel as a state have experienced, and the worst massacre, terrorist attack known in modern history. At 6:29, they started launching thousands of rockets and simultaneously started to infiltrate Israel, going from a house to a house, from a community to a community, from a base to a base. They didn't just stop on bases. I heard recently someone saying, they were going only after the military. They massacred so brutally women, men, children, and elderly. Raped the women so brutally, tied families and burned them alive, and kidnapped 251 people. And still holding till this day 50 hostages for 629 days. 2 of them are American citizens. Omer Nutra and Itai Chen are still held captive in Gaza, even though, according to intelligence information, they are no longer alive, but we don't care. We demand, and we are here every morning to demand from the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis monsters to let our people go. All 50 hostages, all together at once, in one phase, one bus. No one is left behind, and Israel should give up nothing. We will continue to be here every day until every one of them will be back home. We will continue to remind you and stand up and advocate for these hostages, because it seems like people are forgetting. Of course, there are other things that are happening, and news feeds are full with things of course, with Iran and what is happening here. But we have to remember, we have to fight for them, and we need international pressure on Hamas, on Iran, on Qatar, on Egypt, to let our people go. Join us. The war in Gaza will continue as long as Hamas are holding our people, and as long as Hamas is still holding power and not giving up. They are continuing to fight still. But IDF will keep going. Even though we are losing the best of our best people, sacrificing for defending Israel, for standing up for our hostages, to trying to bring them home. We have no other choice. Nobody else will do it for us. And Hamas doesn't just give back hostages out of their goodwill. If it wasn't for the IDF, Israel would not exist. If it wasn't for our heroes who standing up in front lines and fighting to defend our country, Israel would not exist. We must stand and support our IDF soldiers. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of all of the fallen soldiers. Unfortunately, we have no other choice. The Jewish nation have been persecuted all over the world, and it's still happening in 2025. And this is why Jews are running, escaping to Israel right now, because Israel is the only place where Jews can be proudly live, where they can be safe. Anywhere in the world, they're not safe. Not in New York City even. The largest population of Jews outside of Israel are not safe in New York City, as have been seen Democrat New Yorkers electing a pro-jihadist Islamist who would say whatever he needs to. Supporting queer rights, really fucking bullshit. Muslims do not support queer rights, but he will say those things so he will get elected by you fool idiots, useful idiots. They're college educated. Jews are not safe, and that's why people are escaping to Israel. During the Holocaust, people escaped to Israel before it was formally the state of Israel, as it called Palestine, the British Mandate of Palestine. And they escaped here to New York because that was the place that was safe for Jews at the time. No longer. It's not safe for Jews in New York anymore. And this is why the IDF must be supported. and must defend Israel, because that's the only place Jews, when shit gonna hit the fan here, that's the only place where Jews can continue living. So we will continue to support Israel and the IDF as long as we can, and I really hope that I will be able to stay here. But if in November Curtis Sliwa will not win as mayor, I'm not gonna stay in New York City. I don't know yet where I'll be going. People are asking me, but we'll see. But until then, I'm gonna do whatever I can to convince people and rally people to support Curtis Sliwa. A Republican, yes. As a reminder, Republicans have won the White House, the Congress, Senate. President Trump won the popular vote for the first time in 20 years as a Republican. We did have 20 years ago a Republican mayor here, and before that, and the Republicans mayor of New York City were the best mayors. If Eric Adams, the person who's in charge for the disaster situation that we are here right now, it's because of Eric Adams has been the mayor of this city. He has been leading this city down the disaster path that it's leading to. He was not holding accountable the universities. He was not holding accountable the jihad protesters in the streets that were attacking, harassing Jews. He was not holding accountable the terrorists who are viciously attacking Jews in Brooklyn. He did fucking nothing. And he's the reason we are here today. He's at fault for Madmani. Pun intended. So I do not want to support Adams to continue down this path, and then if he will get elected, we will have something worse than Madmani down the line. Now, Adams needs to drop out and endorse Sliwa. Curtis Sliwa, the one who has been saving New Yorkers since the 80s. If Curtis Sliwa does not win, and either Adams or Madmani win in November, the Jews are no longer safe. They're not safe here. They're not safe already. But there's no more future for them in New York City. I will continue to advocate for what is right, what is sane. For all of you people who think that Adams is better because he has better chances of winning, you are fucking shooting in your own leg. You fucking fools. We are here today because of Adams. We have Madmani is the representative of the Democrats because of Adams, because of the policies, and because what have happened here for the last 4 years. So we will support Sliwa. Join me. Go and learn a little bit about Sliwa and stop saying he has no chance to win. And instead, where there's a will, there's a way. Thought creates reality, and start putting it out there. He can win if you will support him. Not if we will say he can win. We will continue to stand for what is right. We will continue to stand with good against evil, and Israel will continue to defend itself with whatever means necessary. We don't care about a fucking bad image. Say whatever you want about us. Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, all your fucking bullshit. We don't care. We rather live, and we will continue to live proudly between the Jordan River all the way to the Mediterranean Sea. Am Israel will always be Am Israel Chai forever, and have risen like a lion.